It is great to have you here on the Jack Show. It's a behind-the-scenes look at my film equipment and what I like to use and what I've learned along the way of the best way I think you can spend your money. Now, to start, for the lighting setup right now, I just have 3 soft boxes, 2 45-watt fluorescent bulbs, a 75-watt fluorescent bulb, and then I just have another 45-watt plugged into this lamp here, just a regular lamp. Audio is being recorded through this blue Yeti mic, which is phenomenal. I use for a lot of stuff. It's right here. I just have it in the frame and plugged into my MacBook, which is essential. You need to have a reliable piece of equipment if you're going to be doing editing and audio all the time. I still use Final Cut Pro. I learned on Final Cut Pro 7. Final Cut Pro 10 is very user-friendly, and you can crank out some editing while still adding the effects and all that. So right here, I have the Glide Cam 2000. I think I got it back around for $475. This is great for steady shots. I put my 70D on here. Wow, I forgot that. I have my Canon 70D that is actually recording this right now. And on top of that 70D, which isn't in use, I have a mini shotgun, a Sennheiser. I think I got for about $175. If I could do that again, I would spend a little more and get something nicer with a wind guard. Anyway, the Steadicam is worth the money, very durable. I'll have this thing forever. Now the next piece of camera equipment here, I have a nice shoulder rig. I got this one for about $150. It's a no-name brand, but it works great. If you were deciding between getting this and the Glide Cam, I would go for this because it's cheaper and you don't need to balance it or anything. You just need to set this comfortable and you can get some great shots. I use this a lot of times for my fitness videos that I shoot for my brother at My Muscle Academy. This gets great shots, very mobile, and I highly suggest getting a shoulder rig like this. Now let's keep talking cameras. Like I said, I have the 70D with the 35 to 150 adjustable lens. Then I bought the 50mm. If you're gonna buy one lens, I suggest the 50mm here. It's the most economical. I want to say I got it for $130-ish, give or take there, and it gives great quality. I have my GoPro here on a little $5 tripod, which has come in handy. It's a little Gorilla Pod. You know, you can wrap around whatever and it stays. This GoPro here is nice for whatever shots. I like doing stuff like that, setting up multiple cameras. Next, what I've been using more and more lately, which a lot of people should use more, I think, especially if you're starting out, is just my cell phone. The iPhone 7 gets great footage, and I recently bought this XO lens by Zeiss for $120. Might be a little overpriced, but it gives you good quality, blurs the background, gives you more of that film look, and that simply just attaches to your phone. If you want to see more about that, check out my video that I made probably a month or so back, 2 months. Now, with that, my cell phone, I just got this tripod and selfie stick, and this is another good way to do dual video. Pops up like that. The tripod base is nice, shooting on the go. It doesn't get much easier and better than that. Suggest getting something like this. Now, the hardest thing for me and what I've found the most annoying in my process is audio. Like I said, I'm using this Yeti mic now, and I recently bought, which I highly suggest and have more videos on, is the Rode lavalier mic. Simply plugs into your cell phone, links up. I got it for 60-some bucks, and the sound quality is great. I highly suggest the Rode mic. So literally, if you're just starting out on YouTube and you're like, oh, I don't have equipment, get this mic, use your cell phone, 60 bucks, your cell phone, you're ready to rock, and you can start expanding after that. Another mic that Five Fine just sent me recently and I did a giveaway for is this USB lavalier mic, 19 bucks, good quality. I mean, there's no excuse not to have better quality when you can get something for like 18 bucks, 19, whatever it was. Now, a mic I would not suggest that I spent like 160 bucks on is this right here. It's a lavalier wireless mic by Smith Victor. This is the only thing I bought from this brand before, but I would use this, you know, pretty often. I like I said, I spent $160 on this, and I would not suggest it because when you're filming and you have this hooked up and it's a remote transmitter, there's a lot of times static in the audio, there's disconnection, which is a pain in the ass, and it's pissed me off many times, is when you get a perfect take and then you go listen to the audio and it cuts out and there's a little static. Yeah, that's bothersome. Then, of course, a pair of nice editing headphones. These Skull Candies were like $80, and I've had them for a long time. I work out in them. They're wireless, and they are legit. Always have an extra battery. I have 2 extra batteries. My other one's floating somewhere around. And then get a nice case. If you're shooting on the go, I got this back in the day for like $140. It's got the whole back section, camera, lenses, whatever you want. You open it up, more space, more pockets. And yeah, last but not least, we have, if you shoot outside, indoors, whatever it is, I suggest getting a reflector because it's cheap, easy to use, and as you can see, you can instantly direct light. So, I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope you've liked seeing some of the stuff I use to film my videos. If you have any questions about a particular item or you'd like a recommendation on an item, just leave a comment and I got you. Now time to edit. Thank you for tuning in.